Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, and I want to apologize for not posting regularly. I've just been, I don't want to say in a planner funk, because I'm not necessarily in a planner funk now, or anymore, but I wanted to show you what I have up my sleeves for 2020. This will look very familiar, because it's still my Hobonichi. This goes until March 2020, so I will be keeping that and getting an April start Hobonichi. I'm determined to stay in this for 6 months, and I don't even need to be determined because honestly, I love it. I think I've found planner peace. I don't like to say that word because, you know, we jinx ourselves when we say planner peace, but I've just found this love for this size and journaling. Like, I try to journal every day, and the days that I don't journal, it's okay. Like, it's alright. Like, I look back on the days that I don't journal, and it doesn't make me anxious. It doesn't make me, you know, anything like that. So, I really started using this as a memory keeper. Like, when I go in my Erin Condren, because my Erin Condren, I bought an 18-month planner, and I promised myself that I would memory plan in it for 18 months if I was gonna buy it. So my memory planner is my sticker planner. I put pictures in it, stuff like that. But when I take this out to memory plan, I bring this out and I refer to this because everything that I've done and how I was feeling and stuff like that is in here because I journal. And when I don't journal, I know it was a busy day, so I just kind of, you know, I've been journaling almost every day this month. And even if it's like a little snippet, I try to journal. This month has been better than September was hard, but so I take that out to memory plan. So this has really been memory planning. I've been wanting to memory plan this, but my fiance, who knows nothing about planners, but is a very, very smart and observant man, says, well, where are you going to put your pictures? There's not really any room for you to put your pictures. Very true. So I do need something like this, but this is too big. When this is done, the first week of January, I think the very last week I have in this is January 5th. That first week of January, this is going on the shelf, and I will do a happy dance. I promised myself that I would finish it. I am going to finish it. I want a finish. I have 18 months of memory planning in here, and I want to finish it, but I can't wait to put it on the shelf. So this will not be coming back. I will not be buying any more Erin Condrens. I've had a little bit of trouble with the company. I don't like paying the duty. I don't like paying the shipping, you know. I don't mind paying the shipping from Japan because it's coming from Japan, but I think when it comes over the Canadian border, the United States border, because it's coming from the US to me in Canada, I shouldn't have to pay $20, actually, I think it's $25 Canadian in shipping that I have to pay, and then it depends on the weight when it gets here. I've had to pay $35 Canadian in duty and taxes just for it to get here from over the border. You know, so I pay $20 shipping from Japan. I don't think I've paid duty on my Hobonichi stuff yet, but it's coming from Japan, and it takes them about 3 days. I order from Erin Condren over the border. It takes about 20. I don't know why it takes so long, but we'll be sticking with Hobonichi. I love it. And not only that, for some reason now I can't go back to a weekly planner, which is hilarious because I thought weekly was my thing. But I do my budgeting in here, so this is completely and totally functional for me. And then the extra pages, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get the April start and I'm not going to have extra pages, because all of these extra pages I've used for meeting notes, I use for just notes when I'm watching videos, notes when I'm talking to my teachers about things, my host teachers about things, you know. I made a list. Stop buying all of these things. Personal wide A5, any TN. I actually filmed a video. I bought a TN from Foxy Fix. I bought an A6 TN for this. Bought it, set it up, used it for about 5 days. Hated it. Completely and utterly hated it. I missed this cover so much because this cover has 2 pen loops. It fits in here perfectly. I miss this cover so much. You know, stop buying. Erin Condren. Stickers from printed shops, Printables only. Stop buying notebooks. I have so many notebooks. And stop buying pens because the only pen I want to use is this one. So I made a list. Stop buying and what works. So personal wide and A5. I like my personal rings. I enjoy my personal rings. I have a need to be back on my personal rings. NETN, I like rings and I like bound books. I like this bound book that opens all the way. Erin Condren only as memory, and honestly, I'm gonna cross this completely out because there's no more Erin Condren in my life. Done. I love printables. I make my own stickers now most of the time because I got my silhouette and there's just nothing that I can find that I like. Notebooks, you have so many. And then pens. I know what I like now. Uni Jetstream. Like, I've found like this peace with myself, and then I started making my favorites list of stuff that I just love. And I do sleep tracking in here, so these are just Annie Plans printables that I've glued in, which is another thing. I got an Annie Plans printable, it's just the A5TN. This is the Christmas set. I just glue it in here. It makes the pages like really super stiff, which I don't necessarily like, and I don't think I'll do next year. But I wanted to try it, so I did that. I glued in my sleep trackers, and then I do art in here. This is something that I found from, I'm gonna say it wrong, Dashenka on Instagram and YouTube. She does this in her Stalogy, so I'm like, I'm gonna try it in my Hobonichi. So I do art in here. I play with my watercolors. I play with my washi. Look, I made a wish list for my Hobonichi. I do quotes in here. I do more watercolors, trying something again that Dashenka did with water and stuff. Put poetry in here. This is my, you know, I'm testing out my lettering. I test out my stamps. I have my Marvel list. And then I have my dailies at the back because I started this in August. And I do my bullet journal monthly. And then I just do daily pages. I love that it's hourly. I use my hourly every single day. And then I journal, and I've started with weather, you know, so when I started, it was all pen. And then, like, you know, I started doing some doodles, some stamping, some watercolor, and then I started adding some pictures. I put our engagement photos in there, stamping, and then I realized that I like my diary stickers. I like my weather stickers. I love my diary stickers, those clear stickers. I love my Mulang stickers. Mulang. And then I missed my washi, so I added a little more washi. Here and there I'll add washi. I got my October die cut. I can't remember where I got this from. It was a freebie though. Trying out some stamping. And then I started adding some things in. So I got my Scentsy order this day, and this was the tag that was on my bag. Like, I just kept it, you know? And put a picture of my baby in there, and the hunter's moon, and then I started putting my like die cut sticker flakes. I curse a lot in my journal, I'll just let you know. Can't curse at school, I curse in my journal. Yeah, and then I started a countdown for how many days of school I have left, which on Monday is 25. Or not days of school, but how many days I have left my internship. But yeah, I use that, so I have my top tabs, and I have my side tabs, which I love, you know. So I use this like crazy. So I thought, like, you know, I don't have any room for pictures. I'm not gonna have any extra pages for art. You know, like maybe I should buy 2 Hobonichis. So my plan, I'm really curious about the English one. I was gonna buy the Japanese one and then an English one. But the English ones only start in January. So I would have to collect. So I had 2 options, okay. I would have to either collect all of my pictures from January until April when it starts. Or no, January until April when I'm going to order, like February, mid-February, so March. I have to collect all my pictures that I want to put in there. And not memory plan for like 2 or 3 months. Or I'd have to place an order now. But the reason I would collect all my photos is so I could do one order. Do one big order with one shipping. So that's what I was going to do. I was just going to order in February, order them both, order the January start, and have a month or 2 of backlog pictures to put in, and then I would just go ham. But then I would be like really behind. So I was like, well, like I don't really need a full other Hobonichi. And then I was like, wait a minute. I want so badly to be back in my personal rings. I love this, but I miss my personal rings. And I didn't want to buy a new one because I love this one. This is one that you can buy from Michael's. And I love this, and I missed it. Sorry about that. I had to cover up my address on our wedding invite. But like I was saying, missed my personal rings. I love this one from Michael's. It's just so simple. I love that the rings are gold and not silver, and they're big enough, and the pockets are perfect. And I already had the Type A for Alexa dividers in here. So I'm just going to do like a quick flip through. So I have like our wedding invitation here that I just have printed out. And then my Type A for Alexa mild liner dividers. And I just have like bookmarks in them because nothing really fits in them. They're quite skinny. Personal's quite skinny. I have a photo. Some more like acetate. These are my favorite. I'm obsessed with mild liners. I don't know why, but I love these. So these are on each one. So this is my notes section. So I just have some notes paper, and this is just like grid paper from like a planner from the dollar store or something. So that I just have in there, and then I have like the planning section. So this is the Annie Plans printable. It's the full year. So I have the full year in here. So she does them in quarters, so it's January to March, April to June, July to September, October to December 2020. So I have all of 2020 in here, and it fits perfectly. And it's the Printpression Weeks version, because I learned from memory keeping that I like the vertical. I like to be able to like put a sticker in there, or put like a picture and then like a quarter box or something. And I like to be able to have like a this week bar to say like this week went good, or blah blah blah, add an extra picture. So I scaled it down a lot because I'm noticing that, one, I just don't have a lot to do. Like, I'm not putting in a lot because I'm in my internship right now, so I'm at school all day, and then we don't really do much after. So I just want to be able to like put pictures in. So I put the whole year in here. The only thing I'm not going to be able to do in this is art. So I will have to do some art in my Hobonichi, which, you know, I like doing that. So I'll have to do my watercolor in my Hobonichi. And then I have my extras, which is just my washi collection, which I like to keep in someplace. And then in the back, I haven't decided if I want to keep this yet or not. I have a spot that I want to put like a monthly calendar to show the days that I supplied and the days that I didn't supply when I'm done my internship. Then I have a piece of an envelope. I have a pocket, again, from that dollar store planner. This was already in there. I made this. It's just like a image from Pinterest, and then I have a washi dashboard on the back. And I have my page lifter. I just have some sticky notes, and this I just bought. It's the same pen as the Hobonichi pen, so it's a Uni Jetstream, I think. And it came in a pack of 3. It's the 0.5. Yeah, it's Uni Jetstream 0.5, but it's just the black ink, and it came in a pack of 3 pens. So I got a blue one, a purple one, and a pink one. So I thought the blue one would look cute in here because there's already a lot of purple, and my my dividers are blue. So, you know, so I'm excited for this to be my new memory planner, and that way I'm not wanting to move back into my rings, because I like my rings. I don't like planning in them every day. So memory planning I do once a week, once every 2 weeks. Like I'm really bad with it right now. Planning I do every day. I prefer it in a bound book or a coiled book that I can flip. But right now I've been preferring the bound, and I just love my Hobonichi. It's getting really, really thick. I've started adding things in it. And I have a highlighter, like a mild liner that I use for the month, and that's my monthly color. And I thought I would just show this really quick. I'm not super popular on here, guys, so I don't even know how many people this will reach. But the way I do it, when I throw it in my purse, I loop my pen clip on the other loop, and then I take my mild liner with the clip and loop it on the other one. So it's really, really secure. So I throw it in my purse like that because I don't think, well, maybe they would. I'm just gonna say I don't think my loops will fit, but there's that. And then in the back, I do actually keep my sticker flakes. I'm not going to open it, but I do keep my sticker flakes that I journal with sometimes. But that is my plan for 2020. So this will come with me until March of 2020, and then I'll get an April start one, unless I change my mind and want to just start one, because I'm not one of those people that needs it to be June. Like, it doesn't need to be academic. It doesn't need to be July to June. I would much rather have like a full calendar year in one. That's just how my life is right now. And where this one starts in January, I might change my mind and just order a January one. And I'm still on the fence about whether to order the Japanese one or the English one. I like the Japanese one because the timeline on the day is more full. Like, I use the hourly. Like, I use this. And in the English one, it says 12, and then it's got a fork and knife, and I don't really like that. And in the English one, the grid is bigger, and the colors are more harsh. Like, it's all black, so it's not like these light colors like this. So I don't know. I like the Japanese one. The only reason I want the English one is because I would love to be able to read the stuff in the back. And I like the little bear on the Stife edition one. But I don't know. The Japanese one just feels softer. The English one feels so harsh. So I don't know. I'm still undecided as of yet. I still have quite a bit of time. It's still October right now. So, but yeah, I thought I would show you guys what I have up my sleeve for 2020. I'm going to leave it at that. Here is where I'm at. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.